Hello, Mary, everybody. It's hot, steamy day. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and it is Friday evening. And obviously, it's starting to get very warm outside. It was supposed to get warm today anyway. So we got a lot to cover. And I know some people are going to be chomping at the butts going, well, I want to call you and all that. Well, sorry, I'm not accepting phone calls. The phones are off. But I do want to talk to you today about what's going on with the Howard Stern Show. And this time we have everything is official as a guest on the show. They're already arranging for me and Dory to have lodging and transportation to the show. Of course, they don't have any working arrangement right now with Amtrak, so we have to order our Amtrak tickets from Hartford to Penn Station or Grand Central Terminal, and say we'll take the train from, we'll take the commuter bus in the morning to Hartford, and then I'm going to get in contact with Amtrak and book my train tickets on Thursday. Now, of course, since we don't have our debit card, it might get a little more dicey, but we'll see if we can try to make it work. Because we're talking about Thursday, I will have to, of course, when I get up, Dory forks over. She's going to be paying me in advance anyway. She's going to be paying me $200 up front on Tuesday. So I'll put that $200 into the bank, and that way, after I pay for the item I win on the eBay lit auction, then, which I might win another Format FS10 studio for like between the shipping and the auction for about $30. Then we'll use the rest of that money, along with my regular check on the 3rd to pay for the lodging. I mean, they're paying for the hotel, they're paying for the transportation to the studio and from the studio. They're I have to contact them and let them know when we're going to be getting into Grand Central Terminal or into Penn Station. Usually, Amtrak works with Penn Station. Grand Central Terminal is more of the commuter rail. There's a which is Metro North, which is another choice. We could take Metro North or we could take Amtrak, one or the other. I don't think Metro North connects up to Hartford, so I would have to get in contact with Metro North to find out. I don't know where the studio is in relation. The hotel. They're sending me some documentation in the mail at the mailing address they sent me. Since Dory is going to be part of my entourage, she has to fill out an online form too. It's not that hard to do. I'll help her do it. And so we'll get this taken care of. Now, it's usually Friday nights anyways. Usually you guys don't call me on Friday, and that's fine. You don't usually ask me questions on Friday. So in that case, I can focus on the news, reviews, information I hope you can use. And of course, I'm also very excited too. I'm not too happy about going to the big city, but you know what? One of the things this is an opportunity is that we're going to be able to get this channel the kind of exposure it really needs to expand our programming, expand possibly a presence, and of course to also promote awareness of many of the YouTubers on YouTube that have handicaps that are still struggling to make their dreams come true. Just like Cindy Gregg sings on the song that's used for Laverne and Shirley, making our dreams come true for me and you. YouTubers on YouTube that have handicaps that are still struggling to make their dreams come true. Anyway, that's the video. So it looks pretty good now. When the new Format FS10 studio comes in, of course, if we win the auction, it could still lose. We could still lose. Auction. Okay, it doesn't matter. But we will be hopefully promoting awareness of the handicapped YouTubers that are looking forward to have been struggling to get awareness of their handicaps, whichever your handicaps may be. Um, I will do my best to speak for my handicaps, and I'll try to speak for yours too. I don't know what your handicaps are. I am legally blind. I have hearing loss. So, I'm going to do everything I can to make things work for you. Okay, so why doesn't I work with the trains? Well, they offered me an airplane ticket.
No content could be found to
And I said to them nicely, I said, I'm sorry, I will not fly. I know it'd be a commuter plane from Bradley International to either either Kennedy or the other airport, LaGuardia, in New York City. I don't give a crap. I will not fly. I will not fly. That's how my hearing got damaged in the first place. I will not fly. I don't like flying. I don't like the thought of having to go through TSA and having them doing cavity searches on my person. I don't like the fact that they're probably going to rudely shuffle me around and ask me stupid questions. Want to rummage through my bags? What bags? I'm just going to carry one bag with me. I'm not going to take a ton of bags. I'm just going to take a bag. Dory's going to take a bag too. Obviously, we have to take our medications and basic essentials. And then, of course, I have to arrange for somebody to take care of the cats and make sure they're fed. There's a good ways to do that. So, speaking of that, the cats, let's talk about the weather. Since we're talking about the 3rd, the 7th, what exactly does that mean for the weather for that week? So the 7th, by the way, as you know, is a Sunday. Not this Sunday coming up, but the Sunday after that. So let's take a look at the weather for the right now, because I'm going to have to arrange to leave the windows open and cats put on the porch so Rusty and Fame can eat and have water, and because Rusty likes to go outside, Fame likes to sit inside, and the security issues. I don't want to leave my stuff probably right now. By the way, it is really close to the danger temperature. It's 29 degrees Celsius. It is really steamy. At least that's what it feels like. I have the air conditioner on. Actually, the air's not quite that bad. It's just a little bit. So, let's see. Can I get the almanac, please? Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's pretty dry. It's 33%. It's not really too bad right now. It's just very warm, and I know I'm starting to get hot and bothered. All right, so let's go through here. We're talking about if I can manage to get a Friday. Let's see. Okay, so let's start right now. This week, Saturday will be high at 24. A low of 8. It will be rainy and at 70% chance. Sunday will be a high of 15. A low of 6. 10% chance of rain. Partly sunny. Monday will be a high of 20 degrees. A low of 13 degrees. 20% chance of precipitation. Tuesday will be a high of 22 degrees with 20% chance of precipitation. By the way, low of 8. Wednesday will be a high of 18 and a low of 6. 0% chance of precipitation. Thursday would be the day I have to call to order the tickets. High is going to be 14 degrees, a low of 7, with 60% chance of precipitation. And Friday, the day I'd have to get onto the train to get to New York City, or by bus. I could travel by bus. I don't want to travel by bus. I mean, if I could, with Dory's help, we could take the bus, but I really don't want to. But that's an option. It'll be high of 13 degrees, a low of 9. It'll be overcast with 50% chance of precipitation. Saturday will be 15 degrees as a high, 8 is low, 40% chance of precipitation, and the day of the show interview. is going to be Sunday. It'll be 16 degrees as a high, 8 degrees as a low, with 60% chance of precipitation. And I could go on and a lot further, but I don't think I need to. The return trip, I will give you this much. It'll be Monday, would be a 17 as a high, 8 degrees as a low, and 20% chance of precipitation. So really, the hottest day is today and tomorrow, and then after that, the temperatures will be a bit lower in the upper teens and very low 20s. So not bad. Just be aware of that. So there's a lot of negotiations going on to make all this happen. Need I say I am excited about it. I know some of you say, but I didn't think you'd be too excited about it, because I thought you didn't like Howard Stern. Well, there's a different situation here. No, I don't like Howard Stern. However, as I said, this is as a regular guest on the show, not member of a contest to become a member of what the lady calls this whack pack. Okay? This is where I and Dory, she's going to fill out the same form I did. I told her weeks ago. We are going to be able to get on the program and help her answer the questions that she needs to fill in the form and be all set. So, we're going to be having a hotel room for two. They're providing the transportation. They're went to the stand from the studio. They're going to provide all meals and lodging. And the only thing I have to do is pay for, because I'm not taking the plane. First of all, what the hell is the point of flying in the first place? Considering we're talking about going from Bradley International to New York City. It's less than 2 hours by bus or by train. It makes no sense to fly. Really, it makes no sense to fly. Because you still have to get to the airport really early. You still gotta have them rummage through your bags at the TSA, and they're still gonna have to basically, when you get into the airport at either Kennedy or LaGuardia, again, the TSA is gonna rummage through your bags and make sure there's no contraband. I know she said, but it's only international. That doesn't apply. Guess what? Given what's going on right now in North Korea, you think it's only international? Ha ha! I got a bridge for sale. No, it's not. And we're talking about within the United States, there is becoming very strong policies by the Department of Homeland Security because of homegrown terrorism. Don't underestimate that. I don't want to fly. Anyway, because of my hearing damage. If I was to fly, there's no guarantee that I'm going to arrive in New York City being untourly worse off than if I actually just drove to New York City in the first place. So now what I'm going to do is let's go over and look at the questions. Obviously, we're all set up for that. So let me move the camera over to the questions and the answer screen. And see what kind of questions we have, okay? Since I said we are doing online questions today and we're not doing phone conversations. So, set this up. I had to set up earlier and I have to admit, I got kind of hot and blah. Okay. Okay. Oops. Just knocked the feet out. I got it. That's because you have the camera twisted. Like a fucking bird. Yeah, just like Donald Trump says. Okay, so let's see. that's why. Apparently, when we lost power on the camera, we actually our screen kind of got messed up too. So now the camera is working, so we can see the video coming and going out, and we can see the video coming in. And I have a microphone hooked up here, so I can see if this thing is working. And it's got a correct plug on it. All right, that's better. Okay, so now we got the sound working, so let's go take a look at the online questions. If there is any questions, anything you would like to know that I can answer, I will do what I can. And I see so far no questions. So let me ask, does anyone have any questions? Okay. Does anyone have any questions? That's what I asked. So this is your chance to speak openly. First of all, it's hot as hell. Oh my God, is it steamy? It's steamy. It's steamy. Oh God, yeah. So we got one watcher and it's steamy. It's steamy. Okay, so anyway, we got the one question, but we have no questions coming in right now. And of course, currently it's 5:12, and because it's so hot, I don't know how much we're gonna get in today. So, let's see how we're doing here. How we're doing Speedread. Well, right now, I'm seeing on my screen here, I'm seeing the video looks like it's pretty good. And like I said, I'm really kind of very much excited about the whole opportunity. Dorothy sounds like she's excited. I have to admit that. But you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Guys, look. This is all new to me. Okay? We're going to be traveling by train to everywhere. And now it's a big journey, and we all know that New York City hotels are not cheap. Okay? And so as soon as we find out, you're getting excited about this, or just, yeah, okay, so you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this, but yeah, you know what? It's still, I gotta admit, I am hot, and I'm physically feeling very, very hot right now. And like I said, I'm really kind of surprised that there's no questions. You would think that my videos, people, would be jumping for joy to have a conversation with me about something as cool as this. So what do you think the Howard Stern is going to talk about on his show? I have no idea. Oh, you think he's going to talk about some of the stuff like Abby talks about, and I don't know. Okay, by the way, you can thank your troll friends the reason why we gave up on the phone, in addition to the fact that besides the technical problems with the phone, which is certainly real, so pounding it, it's because I keep this microphone's pointing away from me, so let me talk to it. It's, why don't you put the microphone towards you? Yes. Alright, listen towards me so you can hear me. Alright. Alright, hopefully it'll stay working, okay? The main thing here is that I'm looking forward to the trip. I really am. But you know what? I have to be honest. What I say is, I have never been to the big city, except a couple times in college. We went to the Modern Museum of Art. That was it, and that was for a photography exhibit. And so it was a school trip. It was a really short trip. We spent the whole day in New York City at the Modern Museum of Art, and we got a chance to experience a lot of great things at the time. Which I don't know, maybe given where it is on the Avenue of the Americas, would Dory be interested in going to the Modern Museum of Art? We're talking about possibly getting there on Thursday morning. Actually, we might be going there Friday morning. Friday morning. Right. Okay, Friday morning. Actually, I'd be there probably in the afternoon. So, which means that we would have to take the train ticket. And yeah. Okay, so you sound like you're getting excited. I'm getting excited. Yes. Okay. But we'll see. Alright, so because it is so hot, I mean, seriously, guys, I'm dripping over here. I'm gonna cut this short because there's really not much more to say. But to say is that yes, this is for real this time. Yes, they really are trying to work it out to get me on the show as a guest. And yes, we'll see what happens. Do I necessarily like Howard Stern's personality? Not necessarily. However, as I said, the whole point is not so much because of his personality as is that I want to go ahead and change things and help promote awareness for those of us on YouTube that have handicaps that want to show that we can do skills and we have talents. Now, you guys think I would belong in the whack pack. Let me say one thing about that. One of the things is majority of the people in the whack pack seem to have a very short lifespan. I don't know why that is, but if you look at the honorable tombstones, if you want to call it that, there's a lot of them that died out. So, that's not something I really want to be recognized for is, making fun of people with disabilities or making my disability look like it's supposed to be funny. Okay, I've been very lucky most of my life. I've been mainstreamed. I have had successful careers. I've been. I went to school. I went to college. I got a degree in computer programming. I didn't get my degree in psychology, but I wanted to. I didn't quite finish it. When I went into a 4-year college. But still, hey, it happens. I had a hard time with the foreign language requirement because I didn't really do too well with Italian because I couldn't find practice people to help me study my exams. But that's different. Okay. Now, when it comes to computers and technical skills, I'm pretty smart and pretty savvy. I've been through a lot. I can do a lot. But, to make fun of, how do I describe this? From what I understand about the Howard Stern systems, I hope I'm wrong, but I never know what he's gonna do. Nobody knows. Okay. All I know is just that I'm gonna do the best I can, and I'm gonna try to put my best foot forward, and I'm just praying to the Mother and Father God. This works well for me and for everybody else. And will I be doing any vlogs in New York City? Of course I will be. Yes, of course I will be. We will be doing lots of vlogging in New York City because Michele will have her phone with her. Correct. All right. So. And since I will be near the Apple Store, maybe at the same time I'll have them replace the goddamn battery at the same time I'm in New York City. They might say, well, let's get a goddamn new phone. No, it might be a possibility. But I don't think it's going to happen that easy. Alright, so for now, I'm sorry the microphone's a little hot. You know what it is? I'm so used to having the microphone all the way back here. It's better. Okay? And it's a microphone like that, and this is better, definitely. It's not blowing my ears in. Okay, so I'll try to keep it that distant. But here's the deal: if I will try to get a vlog in New York City, I will do my best to show you my hotel room. I will do my best to see if I can arrange for the tour of the Howard Stern studio, and try to introduce, meet some of the staff and stuff, and everything. So we'll see what happens. But for now, that's for later. Okay, we haven't even gotten the train tickets first. That's the next thing I gotta do. Is I gotta go down to the Amtrak website and see how much it's gonna cost for two people to take an Amtrak train ticket. To New York City, and get off at Penn Station. So I have to check that out. So for now, I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything stupid. Don't play around with any M44 predators. Just keep away, because like I said earlier, they contain sodium cyanide. Not something you want to inhale on the weekend. Unless you basically want to end it all. I hope not. At least not from my expense. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this microphone down. So I unplug the cord so I can put this down. And that basically make all kinds of noise, okay? Okay. And I got to get a new microphone too. Alright. So for the time being, guys, thank you very much for watching this very early show, and I hate this thing. You got it? Yeah. And I will see all of you guys like in a couple days. Okay? Bye bye.